Yes, 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 yes. You are live. Christmas special. Done this so I don't have to put my. Well, I wouldn't have put my decoration down anyway. Oh, I've not put something on the TV. And we're from the first live chat from the new gaff, mate. I've been here ages now, though. 5-6 weeks. Is that how long? I can't believe how long it's been. Do you know what? I've not even checked how long it's been. This is only going to go on for about 45 minutes or something. Because I'm going out, mate. The last fucking night out of Christmas. Well, last night ever. Yes, Seb. Shout out Seb, man. What shall I put on here? Or shall I just do? Do you know what I've been doing recently? My head is the head that everyone talks about. It used to be dead switched on, and now they're just fucking melted. Can't concentrate on nothing. Watch nothing longer than 60 seconds. I've become one of these people who puts like a fucking fireplace on my telly and plays on my phone. Watches YouTube videos on a fucking screen this big, yeah. On me, do you know what else as well? This is the truth. I've been fucking watching Joe Rogan. I can't believe it. I'm not watching it anyway. I've been watching Joe Rogan, legit. I've been having Joe Rogan on. Do I want just anything or do I want something on? I feel like it's too close. Hello, yes, I have a question. Yes, Kira. Oh my God, everyone will be allowed back in now. Do you remember when I fucked? Oh, have I checked that? Oh, that's too loud. See, this is what I do now. I like to have thingy on. Hang on. Oh, this is going to be a nightmare to do what I need to do now whilst on this. Oh, can you see everything's changed in my finger? This is going to be a nightmare. You can't. This is going to be an app. Oh, maybe it'll all be right anyway, won't it? It'll all be right anyway because it's been set up for ages. I just changed the finger. You don't even know what I'll talk about. Kira, listen. I want to know what this shit. Right. So, first of all, what went wrong the most? Oh, this needs to be zoomed out. I've got a nice little display going. I've got a bag of coal. This is. I just had to. I didn't have a finger. Get this, yeah. I never had a fucking Christmas overlay. I've had to search my computer for last year's Christmas overlay. I didn't even make a Christmas overlay. Do you know why Christmas has been so shit this year? Because I put no effort into it. All right. So, Kira, I went buying a turkey, yeah, and do you know when an idea gets put in your head? And you just think it's a good idea because someone said it, but you know it's not right. I can make a good roast, I can make good mash, I can make chicken as good as anyone. All the other shit that goes in a roast, yeah, I can do a good roast. So Christmas dinner surely is just a fucking good roast, but with turkey, right? But instead of fucking, and I prep a chicken and everything and make it, and I'll prep a chicken overnight and that. But you know what I did? Some guy said, "Oh, you know what you're better off doing? Going to Iceland and getting this fucking box they've got, right?" So and this box ends up being fucking. Like, I think it went viral and I couldn't get it. I went to about 50 Iceland, yeah, couldn't get it. This is not even just the fucking day, like the day before Christmas. I didn't try and buy it the day before Christmas. I went trying to buy it the day the guy told me, which was on like when I went to buy my turkey. I'm talking like my dad said, wait to the 22nd. So like a week before Christmas days, because he was saying buy your turkey after the 22nd. I was trying to buy it a week before. This is when the guy tells me about the fucking Iceland box. Can't get the Iceland box anywhere. So then I'm talking to my mate, I'm telling about this Iceland box, and she's like, "We'll see what I've seen. This Asda one going fucking viral again on TikTok. Yeah, this Asda fucking like big box of everything, a turkey wrapped in fucking with stuff in on the outside of it, and then wrapped in fucking bacon." And I'm thinking, yeah, fuck that. I just like scanning loads of stuff, but it turns out I don't think I do. I thought, yeah, and then when I got to Asda, so I went and bought this box. Yeah, it was 50 quid. Then when I get to Asda, I see there's another fucking box. What are they saying? I see there's a fucking another box on the above it, which is 3 different meats, and I'm thinking, and it was gammon, beef, and turkey, and I'm thinking, you can have loads of leftover turkey. Buy the other one as well. So I bought both of these boxes. Yeah, I spent a fortune on these fucking boxes because I'm thinking I love beef and fuck. I don't really like gammon. My dad loves gammon, so it'll add to the Christmas dinner having more choices. That scarf long gone, you know. I wonder if that's been lost in the move. Seb's moved house and everything. Imagine he's fucking lost. Imagine your scarf's been lost in the move, and it means a lot to you, that scarf as well. Seb won't still be here. Seb's fucking off his man. Actually, he's not. He's just pissed out his head in Thailand. So I see what Seb's up to at the minute. Oh, that's a finger. Oh, I didn't even know that was a thing.
Oh, lad, he's fucking on me case here.
Oh, yeah. Cheers, man. Oh my God, I didn't know that was a thing though. I missed his last one. The first 3 seconds of that. Oh, I'm so stoned. You know what? This is going to be terrible, but I'm going to do a big fat quiz of the year show, but I might be stoned for that. Do you know what? I've not been smoking weed since I moved house. I wouldn't say I've smashed it, but I've done all right. I've barely been smoking it. Then I had a joint on the 22nd, and then one yesterday, 22nd, because that's when JJ went. I basically had him all December, mate. Fucking Meg does it. This happens every year, but I don't mind. Meg does nails, so fucking December's busy, mate. So we're having a party tomorrow in ours. Wish you could come. Impossible. And what? How much are flights? Nah, it's impossible. No way. I'm gonna be rough tomorrow as well. Can you believe I was supposed to go out yesterday for our port? Like the gap in between Christmas and New Year is the best ever, where everyone's just. You know what? I'm gonna start a thing now. Get to the end of any of them things. I'm gonna get it normalized where Christmas doesn't obviously ends on the yes, Seb is here. Listen, bro. Kira wants her Seb, I didn't know. I promise you I didn't know you could send one-off voice notes. So I didn't even listen to the last one. Hang on. When I opened this, I didn't have a clue what it was. I thought I was replying to a voice note for some reason, so I just closed it straight away. I didn't even know you could do this as a one-time thing. And I didn't hear it. And then the next one, I had to stop 3 seconds in because I was live on air, so I've not heard any of these. And you've only sent them once. How can any people be that paranoid that we're sending voice notes that delete in one go? What is wrong with the world? The chat is already 24 fucking hours, mate. How more secretive do you need? The only reason I sent you that fucking sick this morning, secretive, because I didn't want to ruin your morning. How bad's this, right? If I've got a mate, yeah. So listen, yesterday, and I mean, and I say this a lot, and sometimes I think people think I'm lying, but yesterday, because I've not done it for ages, I don't know. It was like it was amazing. I've never ate more food in my life ever in one day, ever than yesterday. And I either give myself food poisoning because I ate something bad, but I think, and you'll have to forgive me for this. My sister's fella made this like sausage wrapped in big all different sausage meats into like a big sausage with bacon around it, but he can actually cook. Yeah, we'll get back to why my Christmas dinner was so bad. First time ever cooking Christmas dinner, it was the worst. If anyone done that for me, I'd have been all over it like a rash. And my mum and dad just pretended it. To be fair, they were starving. They ate loads, and maybe they weren't lying. Maybe it wasn't as bad as I thought, and it was edible and enjoyable. Because they ate fucking loads, mum and dad. To be fair to them, and can you believe I made bad mash? I make the best mash. I think I put my mash up against Gordon Ramsay's mash, and I mean that. I would go mash for mash with anybody, and I made bad mash because my head fell off. I fucking made, and get this. So my mum and dad are sat in the living room. JJ's in the kitchen with me, and I'm fucking starting to make this. And I open because obviously I've moved house and I've been cooking, and I have been cooking, but nothing like that. On Christmas Day, I open my ovens, and I realise I've got nothing. All I've got is like one tray on the big oven that sits at the bottom. One tray, because it's one of them fucking range ovens. It was obviously it's been left. I bought the house with it, one of them big fucking massive big cunts with 10. Actually, it might have 12. You know, that's 10 hobs on the top of it. But then it's got 4 ovens. Yeah. So when's the decorations coming down? Sadly, tomorrow. I think I've dragged it out. I wouldn't go into January, and this is even. Would I go into January? I don't know. Christmas to me needs to end. Yes, Rob. Though, Rob, is see all showing all the names as proper usernames now? Is this Newcastle Rob? What was I saying? If it is, thank God. If it's fucking Newcastle Rob, how many times do I need to be vindicated this year, mate? With football recently, I am a fucking knowledgeable football fan, mate. Isak told everyone to be dog shit. Slot told everyone to be dog shit. I am ahead of the game. Ekatike argued with Alex and said she was there on Saturday, Seb, but she's just the little sly dog, so they was avoiding everyone. Do you know what I mean? Seb's not mentioning this. He's not talking about this scarf. Oh, Rob, I can't believe you fucking fleeced us 125 million British record. It's going to go down as the worst transfer ever. It'll go down as the worst ever transfer ever. And I feel like we've had 2 of them now, both off you. Carroll as well. When 35 million got you any striker in the world. It got you any striker in the world, Aguero or anyone. And I think if we'd have paid, he probably would have always got any, other than maybe Aguero, because he was going to City and getting so much money. Any striker in the world, 35 million got you at the time. And we bought Andy Carroll from you. I couldn't believe it. My head nearly fell off. Everyone's going, give him a chance, proper number 9. there was no place in the football for proper number 9s, although they are back now. Can you believe it? Shame it wasn't ACL. Why would you say that, Rob? That's not nice. I don't like it either. And Charlie that arrived at Hotel Anfield with no jacket on. Who, Charlie? Charlie? As in Charlie? I can't believe it. Fuck you. Kira fucked me off on at work Christmas Day. Do you know how sad that was, right? Get this. How do I hide the comment? Yes, Charlie. I didn't even know Charlie was in here. Charlie, have you been in here for fucking... How long have you been in here and you've not said a fucking word, you weasel? How did you... Has he said... He's not said nothing, has he? How did you know he was here? How did you know Charlie was here? Or have you just brought him up? I offered you my fur coat. This for the 27th. I was supposed to be going to Hotel Anfield for that, but I... all my days got fucked up. I got terrorised. Do you know what happened? Do you know what happened, right? I'm not going to overshare on here. I got fucking terrorised and just put up with it with lies and deceit. And because I'm a soft cunt, I put up with it and had no December, basically. I didn't go out once. I go out all December. December is my time to go out. Halfway else is where it's at now. Probably, you know. Yeah, maybe. I think I might be with you on that one, Kira. But it's fucking rich for you to be saying it. It's your fucking lot that kill them both, mate. Both times. And after the beer at Hotel Anfield, shit. 25 quid for a bottle of Prosecco. They're taking a piss. Taggy's next door is about 16 quid. Might be 15 quid. Nah, 17.50 it is. I don't know why I went lower than both times. 17.50 though, but 7.50. Bro, that's a fucking, what's that? I was going to say that's 2 bottles for free in it, but it's not. I'm stoned. Yeah, but Taggy's got ruined by all the Irish going taking over. You can't get a fucking drink. It all went cringy. And now that same's happening to Hotel Anfield. So you've got a fucking nerve, Kira, saying it's fucking shit. But I do agree it is getting bad. It's worse when there's no result, Mutual. If you don't, yeah, that's twice. Mutual, if you don't come twice a year. What do you mean, Mutual, if you don't come twice a year? What's the mooch? The half it? I didn't hear mooch. And it's on the way to the tunnel as well. It's a perfect little gaff. Yeah, I can't believe how I started this day. I ain't been sick like that in a long time. A long time. And the worst part was I shouldn't have even had that much left in my stomach to be sick. I'd been up all night, bear in mind. I fell asleep at 8 o'clock. And for midnight, was up. And anyone who smokes weed and knows what a fucking bad night in the munchies does to you knows what I mean when I've been up. I was up from midnight. And then what time's that sick video? I'm not going to show it. 9 a.m., 9:17. So you think, yeah, Hotel Anfield it's got the location, hasn't it? It's the best, but we should probably start moving on from there. But then again, I don't even know why am I even listening to this. Sometimes I think if you win and you're in there and you've got a table, it's good. It's just sometimes it can be shit. Yeah, no, I don't even know why I'm letting Kira fucking get fully in my head. I don't mind it. It's shit when you go. So I went fucking after Sunderland. Not after Sunderland, after what game was it where Seb fucking had Crocs on? Seb said, you're the only person I know who'd come to Hotel Anfield after a game in fucking Christmas socks and Crocs. Fucking them Crocs, bro. They're not like real Crocs. They're fluffy ones, mate. I like proper bad boy shoes. Can't believe that bum slot is still here. Yes! That's what we want. Mate, can you believe how bad we are? Fucking Wolves, mate, are on 2 points. It's like a fucking all-time record low points total, yeah. And we just about beat them 2-1 at home, mate. Why the team is so fragile, the results are fucking get rid of that. The results are fucking we're winning, but we're terrible. What is our last right, let's go on our games. You know what's mad how good the Villa result looks now? Oh my god. But even then, we didn't play well against Villa either. That's a big game later, you know, Villa Arsenal. I can't wait. I'm going out to watch that. But how sad is this? I've got to work. Arsenal only beat them as well, though, mind. Arsenal only beat Villa. Arsenal only beat Wolves. Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, nah, true. But I know. Mad, but still doesn't matter because the fucking and I know the Arsenal did, but it was a bit different with that. Nah, it wasn't different because they equalised. But didn't Wolves equalise last minute? This hat, mate. Do you know what? This is another win for men because they've not finished anything. I've just realised how quick I got turned then. Not finished a single story. Kira asked the question politely at the start, and I ain't even finished that. What was I saying then? Oh yeah, these hats, grass. These hats, mate. When we went, where do we go? And the person said, "Listen, there's a fucking box of them. No one's going to come now. If anyone wants them, they can have them." I said, "I'll have the whole fucking box." Kept two of them through. This is about 4 or 5 years ago. They're shit. They're not very big. Kept two of them all this time. Then when I fucking was sat outside having a thingy, I thought, you know what would be good for this? A fucking Christmas hat. Because I've not had first Christmas ever where I've not had a trim. But I didn't arrange it really well. I usually go down to Bolton. If I'm not living in Bolton, I'll go back to Bolton and get a trim before Christmas. Or if I'm living, look at the beard. Look at the beard. Can you believe how bad it is? And even this is all right now because it's got like something back again. But oh my God, you know how bad I looked clean shaven? It was the worst thing ever. I looked like the big fattest idiot. I'm never going to be, I don't think I'll ever be a good weight year round anymore ever because I just love food too much. I think them days when I was in my 20s where I can go 2-3 years of being slim are over. And if you're going to do that, you need a beard. So can't believe I shaved it off. The worst thing ever, mate. My barber said, because obviously I've moved, I can't just get it sorted out on like the third haircut or anything because my hair life's been upside down for a bit. Fucking bought some trimmers. Oh my God. He said, start high, work your way low. Fucking started high, boom, straight into the side of it. Literally a big chunk out of it and thought, right, I'm going to have to go fucking back to brick, mate. Oh, it looks terrible. At least I know now. People like Seb and that terrorise me for how bad my beard is. And listen, it's a bad beard, but I look better with it. I can't have it again. These hats as well. I'll find a use for these. In my head, I'm thinking they take up no space. They're in a little bag in with all my Christmas decorations. They don't hinder me at any time. And who knows, all the lads might arrange a Christmas night and I can turn up with there's about 40 of them, about 40 of these hats in a little bag. So why would I not take them? I'm definitely a hoarder, though. That's what I've realised by moving house again. I'm a hoarder. Do you know what I like this house now? I hated it when I moved in. Do you know what? I still hate it. I'm probably lying to myself. I probably still do hate it, but when I'm stoned, I don't mind it. Oh my God, I was stressed all year about getting this house. I fucking hate it. But I like my little podcast setup. Don't want to see my finger. My little table. That's how you can see my kitchen because my house is a fucking mess. Why can you never have a fucking nice house over Christmas? It's just been an absolute mess. Charlie, why did you not come down today, bro? We're going out. I didn't even ask you, did I? This was supposed. Oh, what have I done now? This was supposed to be yesterday, and fucking, I just couldn't really be asked. I fucking bailed it, and this is terrible. What have I done here? Have I fucked it all up by taking it off? Oh, this is why I didn't want to mess with it. That'll do. Can't remember what I was saying. Should we go back to slot? We're not looking convincing at all, are we? That's more. Let's go talk about football. I can talk about football all day. We're not looking convincing at all. We look terrible, in fact. When do we play again, Matt? When did we last play Premier League? Just click on Liverpool. Wouldn't have come anywhere, bro. Mum's birthday tomorrow. Yes, shout out your mum. How old? What? I don't care about any of this. What's being shown to me here? Right, yeah. Tottenham game. They get a man sent off early. So I suppose we still won, but even then that looked nervy at the end, and they're literally playing with 10 men. Obviously, the ninth one doesn't matter. The Brighton game was all right. I'll give it that. Fucking Inter game, mate. We fucking got one of the. I watched that in a boozer with a blue in Milan. Do you know what? Again, that's finally another one because it started to get on a bit on the other side where it wasn't. Again, Milan, one of them games where 1,000,000% I had a better time not going to the ground than anyone who went to Milan had in the ground. Fact, 100%. Loved it. Me and my mate Dylan just fucking chill it. So we've been in that fucking blues. And I've been to Milan. How many times I went to Milan as a kid with my dad. And then I went to Milan on a day trip with Tomo because we hadn't played him in ages and the San Siro was supposed to be getting knocked down. So I was going to Spain for 2 days during COVID, the days when you needed fucking. I wasn't even supposed to go on that fucking trip. You weren't allowed to. We had to blag it. I had to do fucking commit to it. I can admit to a crime in COVID on here. It don't fucking matter. You had to do 48 hours or whatever it was before you could travel somewhere else. It was like the height of the stupidity of COVID. And I just fucking, that's when I realized you could just change your own number or change someone else's number in their phone and do the same with them. It's like fucking, what was it? Alpha Biolabs or something. And just fucking copy and paste the actual real test you had once to yourself and change the date. I mean, I did it for every holiday after that. Alpha Biolabs, I think it were. And I fucking, because we hadn't played, because I'd not been since I was a kid and we hadn't played him in ages, I thought I have to go to this. Me and Tomo paid fucking fortunes for a day trip, right, to go because obviously I got back from that day trip at like 11 at night and at like 6 in the morning I flew from Liverpool airport to Alicante. So it had to be a day trip for me. And fucking, it got delayed. We were supposed to be there from about 8 in the morning. It gets delayed. We land at about 5 in the afternoon. Literally get thrown out by the square in town at like 5 in the afternoon. Go straight to the ground, straight from the ground on a fucking coach back to the airport. The worst ever. Because I thought, oh my God, when we may never play him again, and they're knocking down the San Siro. We fucking drew him the next. Was it the next round or the round after that? We drew him in the fucking knockouts. Inter though this time went back. Now I think we did 3 nights to make the most of it because me and Tom had done such a shit trip for the first one. We did 3 nights. I was like, let's do 3 nights this time. Have a big fucking go of it. And to be fair, that Inter Milan knockout trip was fucking sick. But I like Milan. It was fucking sick. But again, that time, all them times with Tomo, I can't really remember as a kid, but I doubt it. And fucking, well, definitely wouldn't have. And the Inter one never went to the canal, stayed by the cathedral all the time, but still had a sick trip. And then fucking, how many times have we played them since then? Me and Tomo based 2 trips on thinking we'll never play him again. We play him every single fucking year. But this time, I spent the whole fucking barely 2 days, all because of how shit our flights were, but 2 days by the canal. That canal's sick, bro. That Blues canal's a sick guy. All you need to find at a European away is a good boozer and just base yourself from there. It's like, then again, what? Yeah, but it is because you get food in that during the day. Let's have a look at our room. The Leeds, and it was bad up until, and Sunderland, you fucking think, mate, Sunderland, you can think we're on like this run, but the Sunderland result were a good result. Merry Christmas. Yes, lad. Merry Christmas to you too, bro. That's what we've just been talking very heavily about fucking the San Siro. Definitely, bro. I love Milan. Definitely go to the San Siro. He's asking, is the San Siro worth going before? I'd go, yeah. When I thought Liverpool weren't going to draw him again, and I'd not been since like when I was a kid, me and my mate went and watched Inter versus Fiorentina because it's that you have to go, yeah, it's sick. But the only problem is, bro, which I find, but then again, recent times in the Champions League ain't been like that every time. It's been getting a bit where it's not been filling up. Do you know what I mean? So like sometimes, like when we went to watch Inter versus Fiorentina, it was fucking dead. There was about 30,000 people. Nah, maybe more like 40,000, but obviously the ground was loads, so it's empty spaces all over. But if you can get a game where it's full, definitely have to go before it closes down. And Milan is a fucking sick city. And I've realised the canals is just as good as a cathedral. So I'd love a fucking not football trip. No, but a football trip to Milan that's with one of the other Milan teams. Do 2-3 days over a weekend or something. I'm desperate to go to Naples. Who wants to come to Naples with me before like March? Soon, in maybe February. Go see McTominay play for Napoli. I don't think Napoli's only shit in it when you fucking, what's it called? When you're the opposite fans, but they don't like opposite fans. But I feel like if you fucking go and what's it called? As a Napoli fan, I think it'd be sound. You know what? Every so often I go on Facebook. I don't use it. I don't do posts or anything. But I've had it because I needed Marketplace when I moved back to Bolton, and I keep seeing all my old mates who go to fucking these bounce things, and I think they're sick. I think they're fucking. I've seen one of it with the because of you. I'd love that. I think they're fucking sick, these bounce nights. I need to get more of my mates to come to a fucking bounce night. I'm sick of bounce nights. Yeah. Oh, do you know what? I didn't even answer Kira's thing about Christmas dinner. Do you know what? I just to cut the Christmas dinner stuff short, fucking just weren't. I just was in too deep. These boxes are shite. I had nothing. I didn't have a single baking tray or anything. I just had the grilling thing, but that's for grilling, do you know what I mean? With the black thing that sits in the thing with the grill on top. So I've had to use that as if it's a baking tray. And I realised I'd left all my baking trays in Bolton, in my house in Bolton. Like when I sold the house, I fucking realised I've moved everything and left them all in the fucking, that I just didn't think on the day I was moving. It was a stressful day. I've not opened the oven and took all my shit. And do you know what as well, right? One of them fucking things what I made my lasagna in, I bought that from John Lewis when I was rich out my head. And I'm not rich out my head anymore yet. Not even remotely close to being. And it was the best. It's lasted me all this time. It was about fucking 45 quid, yeah, for this baking tray. From that woman, the woman who I watched a film and I made a biopic about her when I was a kid. She fucking ended up going to jail. What's her name now? American Bird. Like a chef over there anyway. Where's baby Pedro? Right by my side. Pedro. He's here. Say hello. Ooh, hello. Look at him. He went for the longest walk. Martha Stewart, that's it. Yes, Discoteca. He went for the fucking longest walk he's ever had. Well, the only proper long walk he's been, but he went for a 11K walk yesterday, all around the Wirral Way. Had a good time, didn't we? Do you know it's tight though? Because I'm going out watching the Arsenal and Villa game, and he's going to get left on his own. I feel proper tight. Oh, but he's had a good Christmas, you know. Pedro, look at this. Look how small Pedro is, and this is his sister from the same. What he wanted. Oh, he's actually going off. I can't listen to any of this. Sad. How long have we got left? 20 minutes max. I want to catch up on the gossip. Right, what was I doing then? Can't remember what I was doing even. What was I going on my phone to do then? Something serious. I can't remember. Did anyone watch the Joshua fight? Can you believe the gonk needs to go home? The gonks. No, they don't need to go. What are you talking about? They won't be here for the next one. They'll be gone. Is it bad? I've got loads of them. You would know. Do you know what I mean? If you haven't fucked me off the other day, if you'd have bothered to fucking come, you'd know I've got about, two. I can see 5. I can see, including these 2, I can see 5 just sat here in my little booth. I can see 5 of them. And I know there's a 6th one just outside the kitchen door. I love them. All Christmassy things. My house was very Christmassy this year. You didn't see it though because you didn't bother coming. Well, I say my house, the downstairs. The upstairs is not. I don't think the decoration anywhere upstairs now. It's not. I should have done my room really, but I didn't. But the downstairs is Christmassy, super Christmassy. There's like in here usually. I've just got that on, the green Christmas tree on that my mum gave me, and I'm the tackier better for me. Right. I'm gonna show a tree, yeah, but I'm gonna show it with no. I'm not saying whose it is or what it is or anyone's tree, but can you believe you can't have a kid, right? And this be your Christmas tree? I don't believe. Look at this tree. This is someone's tree, I know, yeah, right? Is that not the most miserable thing in the world? How tight's that having a kid and having a tree like that? Minimalistic, they said. So my tree, yeah, is a fucking, it's got, anytime he has a fucking Happy Meal, he's been trying to get them fucking, what's it called? They did like a, but I didn't know they were, do you know I'm mad this year? So these have been going on all December. And I think the back end of November, that's what I was saying about as well, Christmas. Fake tree, always a fake tree. Yeah, man, I can't be asked with the hassle of a real tree. And but a new tree for this year, and it's sick. Do you know what I mean? A fucking big tree, like a good tree for this year. I bought it from Debenhams. Held my nerve as well and bought it because I couldn't decorate until late in December anyway because of all the fucking decorating the house. Yeah, couldn't put a tree up while I was painting, getting new doors, fucking new carpet and all that shit. I fucking held my nerve by accident, and obviously December started. No one buying trees on the fucking 6th of December, and got like a near 200 quid tree for like 90 quid from Debenhams. It's fucking sick. Best tree I've had for years. So I've got everything on it. I have anything on it. There's one one JJ made on there. There's obviously it's themed. It's red, green, and yes, RC. It's red, green, and what color is it? Red, green, and white. Yeah, red, green, and white. But I'll have anything on it. I'll have anything on my tree. It's got all the fucking loads of the Mackey's ones. It's got fucking shithead ones. Well, not shithead. I don't mean that. But shithead ones JJ's made. It's got fucking ones he's been given. A Paw Patrol one that he's seen when we was out. Anything. Can have anything on my tree. That's a fucking disgrace, you know. I wouldn't be putting up with it. I love a good tree. And then just lights in here. I've had one party in this gaff. I'm going out tonight. Why did we not do this yesterday? Why? I'm supposed to go out yesterday, and I bailed. Well, a few people bailed, but I also bailed. I did bail, and and it would have been. I could have just done nothing in bed all day today. Well, not nothing, but not much. And then tomorrow I've got the worst day of all day, and I'm still going out. I need to be able to get up on this gossip, and I just can't. Sorry, bro. I know I'm sad. Yes! Yes, lad. I'm trying to listen, I know who it is, bro. I know, I get it. But it's sad because I wanted to get stuck into this and I've missed the two first voice notes because I didn't realise you could do that. I didn't know you could send a one-off voice note, you know. I didn't know that was a thing. How'd you do it? I send that. Nah. Oh, one there. Oh my God. Well, you hold it up. No way. I never knew you could do that. So I just thought, what the fuck is this? And skipped off on both. Well, then the first one, not the second one. I'll catch up. Yes, the gang. But yeah, not grass, nothing, mate. What are you talking about? You could be talking about anything to anybody, about anything. What are you going on about? Oh, all right. I'm not this is getting serious stuff. What was we fucking talking about before? Oh, the Christmas dinner. Can you believe I made bad mash? It was like wallpaper paste, yeah. And I can make good mash. That's what I was saying. Even Martha Stewart, as Discoteca said, what my oven dish was that I'll never get back. Even fucking Martha Stewart, I'd put my mash up against hers, and I fucking made bad mash. But I just went to bits. First thing I did was I put the fucking turkey in for half an hour and realised, obviously, I'm fucking useless for that oven. I'd turned the top. There's 4 ovens. And I turned the top left oven on, not the bottom left oven on. I didn't realise there was 2 fucking hobs next to each other. I've not used that side. I always use the right side. And fucking so my alarm goes off in half an hour to put my other shit in. And fucking, it's not even, what's it called? It's not even been on. It's just been a light. It's just been sat in a fucking lit oven. And from there, I went to bits. Forgot to give my starter out as well. I bought one of them fucking big, massive cheese things where all the cheese melts in you dip shit in it with all shit to go in it and fucking didn't put it out. Forgot. Just the worst Christmas dinner of all time ever. And it's my first Christmas dinner. But loads of people have popped up saying, listen, I did first Christmas dinner once and it was fucking terrible. And I might need to pause this, because this is killing me inside. What's happening right now? Being uninvolved in this. But no, we need to do with 45 minutes. I'm going out. Can you believe we're going out? Why did we not work today? I've got anxiety about how bad tomorrow's going to be. Rough as fuck. And I could always just let them down now and just not go out and just be happy and have a good time and just smoke them up. But then I'll probably feel how bad I felt today is worse than I've ever felt ever from any drink, from any fucking festival, from anything ever. And that was just from eating. Do you know what I get? Yes, lad. Yes, Paddy. Are you on your old thing, Paddy? Or have you still got on your new one? As if you had to make a new one and I just blocked everyone. Oh, that's what I didn't check. If I'd actually how did I even find out how that was? People. Remember what that was, where it was they were the hidden people, but where were they now? It was on the chat, wasn't it? Nah, it wasn't. Fuck knows. Yes, everyone. The gang, Chris Williams as well. All the people are in. Who do I want to buy in January? I don't give a fuck about Liverpool, mate. No one. But if we're not buying, I can't believe we're not buying Semenya. Yes, bro. All right. Oh no, where? The other one. Maybe you've unsubscribed because you got banned. You know what I mean? Oh shit. I've dropped my fucking, what's it called? Thing. Oh. Do you know what we need to manage us? I don't know where this has just come from. I've been thinking it for ages. Can't get it out of my head. Mourinho. And I know people are thinking, what are you on about? Listen, football has gone back to what it was. I didn't realise football must go through waves, but it's gone back to what it was. It's now about defending, big fucking target men, strong players, fast players. Mourinho's good at it, yeah. But he needs good top players. We need Mourinho, I promise you. And it can be, do you know when you have these managers who, like, they have second spells where they have a few bad, and then it's like, oh my God, like it'll just put him as number 1 best manager of all time if he came to Liverpool in the Champions League and the Premier League. Do you know what I mean? After like having a few years of struggling, dropping down. And to be fair to him, he's stuck at it. He's dropped down the levels. He must love managing more than anything. And it must be the sickest job in the world must be a football manager. I promise you, bro. Imagine how sick it must be to be a manager. But Conte, I wanted Conte when I thought Mourinho was done. But Conte just sets your club on fire, and I wouldn't really mind that 2.5 years, two good years, win things, and then that third year it starts being a bit of a disaster. You might get into the fourth, they sack him, or they just sack him in the third, burns your club to the ground. But you win things rather Dyche than Mourinho. Sort your head out what you're talking about. I think Mourinho with Anfield, and we've been through this many times, Anfield will 100% be a fucking big, he's a fortress, do you know what I mean? It definitely, Anfield games have been won by Anfield, and players have even said that. So it's a real thing, and he would feed off it. He's the sort of manager to feed off it, and he's always wanted to manage Liverpool. I don't care what anyone says. He'll probably even admit it himself. I think he always wanted to manage Liverpool or United, but I think he's seen both them two because he loves English football, and he always seen them two as. And we are the only 2 clubs that are like proper, still have Liverpool are struggling. Well, but I think they're doing as well, but still have proper fans and the proper values of British football. This camera's been mad since I moved it around the kitchen. And I think, and that football's coming back. Maybe, can you believe I was calling Arteta a terrorist all this time? This hat is fucking terrible. No wonder the guy was giving him away. Do you remember I was calling Arteta like a terrorist all this time? Maybe he just was ahead of the curve and he knew football was going like this. Because now look at them. They're looking like they could win. They could win. I know, obviously, they're only 3 points ahead of City now, but I think they will go on to win the league at now, Arsenal. The only thing is, if City are fucking 5 points behind them, or even like 3 at the minute, but you know what I mean, 5, 6, anything behind them come April, the Arsenal players' asses go out, the fans go out. Arteta also bottles it himself. The players do. So, but I do think I don't know, they might just want to win it, right? Let's just say they want to win it. Did he not see the way because football has shifted now completely? Even Guardiola's accepted defeat, gone and bought Donnarumma, and he's playing finger. Rick Barry got put off. Oh, is that what it was? Rick Parry, do you know what I mean? These old school fucking retards who ain't got a clue. The Yanks should know that now. The Yanks should love shit like that now, though. And I think it's one of them jobs where he'd be that, like, not fortunate, but that grateful to get the job. It wouldn't be, he would, to get a Liverpool job when you're where he is at the minute, he's just been basically been sat by a Turkish team. And now he's back at Lisbon, which is never, I don't think that's ever going to work out either. And to get the Liverpool job, I think he'd take a lot less money than he should be on. He'd definitely accept the demands of having to work with them 2 fucking idiots upstairs who have just, can you believe the transfer window we had? Why did we sign Ekitike, right, who I've just heard before I came on here, I can't remember what I was listening to. The stuff I've been listening to over Christmas where all the podcasts have been off, I've ended up listening to, I didn't even realise Rooney had his own little weird show on BBC where just like, Rooney is one funny guy, you know, mate. He is there's some that you say it about, and like I even think like Conor McGregor's like that, but obviously now he's turned into a bellend, whereas Rooney hasn't. Rooney is the definition of just one of the boys who's just made it. He is the funniest cunt ever. All the stories he fucking tells, you just think, yeah, I can see that. There's fucking like that girl host on his TV show, so brand new. Sometimes he says things and you're thinking like, obviously, do you know what I mean? And she doesn't get it. Do you know what I've been meaning to do the whole time I've been on this, and I just keep fucking forgetting because I get stuck into something. We haven't talked about nothing, but I'm not actually that sad about that because I'm going to do it. I don't know when though. When's the best day to do it? Shall I do it? Yeah, I'm not bothered. Like, hang on. Shall I do the? Do you share it? What do you do here? What was I saying then? This was big fat quiz of the year, and then talk about everything. Said about the Joshua fight. What was? I was talking about Liverpool then. That's well better. But I think Mourinho. Imagine it. He is the master of this. What football is at the minute. He's the fucking best at it. The old school at it with the Anfield fucking finger. And we're set up to be a defensive team. I think on the thing, you know, Ekitike rapid, Isak rapid, Wirtz is like that. Mourinho always knew in these teams he needed a luxury player because if you play the football like he plays, you need someone who can create a little bit of magic, and that's Wirtz. He'd be perfect for him. Plus, he obviously expects him to do a little bit more than what a full-blown luxury player does, but Wirtz likes that. He gets stuck and he likes running around. This team would be perfect for Mourinho. Oh, my God. Instead, we're going to have to see it out. And I agree we have to see it out with Slot to the end of the season just because, and that's just, I can't get sad about the state of football now, and the state of football now is terrible. But also then fall into the trap. He won us a fucking Premier League last season, and that Spurs day, one of the best days of my life. It's not quite up there with the best, but it's one of the best ever days of my life. Sick. So, just by how football should be and just respect for the fucking not going to the new game, you can't sack him. He won us a fucking league. And I would have always said, yes, lad. I would have always said if we'd got offered to win the league and have a shit year, and we're not even having that, well, we are having a shit year, but the league's that shit, we're probably still going to finish top 4. Snap your hand off. So he deserves it. He deserves to stay. But Mourinho is the fucking long-term thing we should have. Do you know what else as well? Guess what? This is proof that I should never gamble. And that, bear in mind, it was only because of Charlie that I managed to put this much on. Because my limit was 20 quid for the Joshua fight. And I thought, right, put it all on Joshua just to win about a fucking 7 quid. And it's just £7 of gambling tokens. Because bear in mind, I put a tenner on that account. And I put a tenner in the account when I opened it in I think September. And I've got £5 still. And that's with a bet on now, right now. Oh, I forgot to put my treble on. Oh, no, it's still there. Oh, yeah, but then the thingy one. Hang on. And I put fucking 50 quid on different bets on Joshua. Woke up, missed the whole fell asleep during the Joshua ring walk because it was just too tough to stay up. I had JJ as well. And fell asleep, woke up at the end of the fight when they're all talking about it, seeing that it's ended in round 6, looked at my betting account, I'd lost a tenner. No, lost 14 quid. Can you believe that? I'm probably the only person in the world, well, there's people who was fully in on AJ and still managed to lose. You know why? Because as I'm doing all my little spread bets for it, I see fucking 3 points. This is why I do think it could easily have been I would never say something's a fix, mate, but there's no way Joshua could, even as gun, either, yeah, carried him, which is bad enough, right? Or he is the most gun-shy man on planet Earth. And it's sad to say this because of what happened yesterday, but this is what I would have said anyway. Because, oh my God, how do you not get Josh? Do you know how bad Jake Paul is at boxing? It's almost impossible to think about how bad he is, right? I'm going to stick a finger on that. That's like my little get out of jail free bet. I'm down to 750 though from that original tenner, but I was up to 14 quid. But the Joshua thing just killed me, man. What a stupid. And then on when did Newcastle play United and lose 1-0? I was watching that game, but I only turned it on at 1-0 with like 20 minutes left. And it looked like it was impossible that it might be 1-1, it might be 2-1, it might be 2-0, anything, but they were both attacking each other. And I fucking because I ended up managing to be, because I left the 40 quid that I had in my account and went big on Villa, big, use all thing, big, a tenner on Villa against United and won easily. And then withdrew me 40 quid dead quick. So I'm still on my original tenner and put 250 on will be another goal. I don't know why I got sucked in by how good the 5 minutes of was. And then it finished 1-0. Fucking United win 1-0 and I lose my fucking bet. But I've got £7. How much have I got in? I've got in equity now, but I've got bets on. Oh no, bang on 750. 750 from a tenner I put in whenever it was, not July. How do I find out? How do I find out when I made my account? It's not been long. Oh, fucking delivery's been made. Can you believe? Do you know what? Don't matter. Oh, well, we went out on the 27th and fucking missed delivery for something, but it's also paid August 8th. I made the account. August 8th with a tenner, but I did get a £5 free bet, so 15 quid. And I've halved it. but until the Joshua thing, I was massively up. I was still down when I 14 quid. Yeah, because I got that free £5. Oh, well, so what? We weren't doing too bad. Do you know what? I might end this now. 45 minutes is fine. We'll come back on what day is it, right? Big fat quiz of the year, but it needs to be maybe the 5th. Big fat quiz of the year on the 5th. That sounds like a good day. Yeah, the 5th. And we'll go longer. But Joshua, man. That's the only two options. He's either gun shy, because Jake Paul's so bad at boxing. Yeah, that's what I was saying. The 3.5, mate, was the only thing with value. The only thing with value where you could actually win serious money from not having to put stupid amounts on was 3.5 over and under and over that. And he went over that. And that's why I think fucking bollocks. Oh, there's got to be corrupt. Do you know what I realised? Yes, you're right. Discoteca says, I've stopped watching Premier League as much these days. Sick of shite ref decisions. There's got to be corruption. I believe that fully now. After all the things that are coming out in the world, fraud in the world, and corruption in all sports, I think we're one big corruption case away in British football. Same way the Italians had it, and they just had to bash Juventus to make a example of them. I guess. I think we're going to get that. I think, oh my God, do you know what the other one is? I mean, there was the 2 fights in the 2 days. Can you believe finally? Obviously, I think he'll still be able to keep it up with the retards and that, but Andrew fucking Tate, man. Did you see his fight? The worst bit is he's coming out and he's doing the whole, I wanted to go against someone who was fucking bigger and faster and all this. He come back against Chase Demore because he's fucking dog shit, and he thought just by the fact that he used to fight as a fucking, at least was an active fighter, he'll be more than this Love Island kid who's been fighting about fucking 4 or 5 years, who is terrible, by the way. And Andrew Tate starts fucking shit. I think he got nervous. He was that shit and that scared of getting chinned. He was fucking awful. Oh my God. And people are saying it like, oh, he could have come back against anyone. He did come back against anyone. He came back against Chase Demore. not an actual, the guy's been boxing about 4 years. He is literally an influencer who boxes. He's fucking not Jake Paul, who's like dedicated his life to boxing got all the best setup. Literally he has like a hub for boxing set up around him year round. This Chase Demore just like when he's in camp, trains for it. And did you see the fucking Chase Demore? Obviously, that Mam's Tail is the snidest guy in fucking business. Everyone says it. He had supposed to be an heavyweight fight, and that Chase Demore had to make like 218 or something. Like something he's not made ever. He was eating. Did you see his post like 3 days before where he's in fucking Dubai eating celery and fucking? I think that was it. Just celery and hummus, I think, I can't remember if it was even hummus, celery and something, and that was his tea, because he was like literally struggling. He was struggling to make the weight because all the conditions he put on him, and he looked that bad and lost. I know what they were going for him in that Mam's Taylor. They were hoping he wins, and then they could build him fighting shitheads because he said he wanted to fight 4 times next year, but they would have made good money doing it, you know. If he'd beat that Chase Demore, he would have defended it against proper fucking useless people, and whilst that either cashed out with KSI, or just while he's beating all these idiots, say he could beat again Anthony Joshua or someone, do you know what I mean? And make good money, and he lost to Chase Demore. And then he starts doing like, oh, it's not about losing, it's the fact that I tried. Is Andrew Tate's brand has never been ever in the world. It's about trying. His brand has always been, yes, lad, yes, Key. His brand has always been, I'm a winner, winning's everything, fucking, we get all the best birds, we've got loads of money. Never been about take. He's never been a take part. I think he's had things out where he said where he's not said about participation medals and that. Fucking, everyone's saying, why did he take that fight? If people think this is another thing looking at. People think he's as rich as he is, yeah. From what? Where do people think he's got his money from? Where, like, if he was worth 700 million, he's not fighting in Misfits yet. And the thing I always say about Andrew Tate, where do you think his money comes from? He's got no real massive endorsements or nothing. He's not known to, he literally just has his little scam university and the odd crypto scam, mate. He'll need a pound note as much as anyone needs a pound note. And that's why he fought on Misfits and lost out. It's not even like it was a fucking Chase Demore. It must kill him. He must have spent Christmas regretting that. But you have to. Sometimes you got to take these risks. Because if he'd have won that'd have been a good gravy train for Andrew Tate. Definitely would have probably would have made good money on it, but he fucking hasn't. The KSI fight would have been a fucking sick cash out. Big money on that. I think KSI might have actually, in boxing, I think KSI would have beat him. Jake Paul definitely would beat him. Jake Paul, I will say that, yeah, I like the Jake Paul fights because I like the whole big thing of it all. It's always like a big event, and Netflix ones look sick, but and I know that is just part of the sales. He's saying it. He was never going to win that fight, or he thought. Like, it's impossible. His only chance of beating Anthony Joshua was to catch him clean, full of energy. Do you know what I mean? And catch him clean. So I know he didn't want to go out like Ngannou, and obviously, who the fuck wants to go out like Ngannou? But he was saying, "Oh no," I thought that even that Nikita Berdarian said, "No, we thought he was going to win. Impossible. If you start running away like that, it's impossible that you think you're going to win because surely he must have known." By running, he's going to get tired, and the shot that he might land, the lucky shot he might land, is going to be less effective when he's tired. Obviously, he was just trying to. You're a mark if you fall for it. He was obviously just trying to go as far as he could because now he said he went 6 rounds with Joshua, which is, he went 6 rounds with Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua's got lucky that he broke his jaw because if he didn't break his jaw and he just went up like wow and got back up and got counted out, it looks terrible. He broke his jaw, got lucky with it. Right, we're going to end this anyway because we've talked about everything. What was I talking about though before I fucking got distracted and went on to fucking Andrew Tate because I feel like it was good. Oh, do you know what? I've got to be out in an hour. I need to go. I shouldn't have started it so late. Big Fat Quiz of the Year show will be on the 5th. See, and all the Christmas stuff will be down. The 5th is sad, man, isn't it? That's when Christmas is well and truly done. What's the like bad luck thing where you can have Christmas decorations up to? What's the like bad luck date? Is it the 3rd?